Bill and I just watched this 60-minute segment, right, about social media influencers. And so there's these kids on there because, they're millennials or whatever, with the exception of Kim Kardashian. But the other people on there are these young people that, have all these viewed Vines and Snapchats and everything. And so companies are paying them insane amounts of money to do advertising for. And one of them is this blonde kid whose name I don't remember.
He's fucking hilarious.
And he does these splits
in front of people.
Random locations. He's like at the Wall of China, the Eiffel Tower and everything. And he has all these like views. So he gets
No, I thought all those kids are funny. What drove me nuts about it was how the reporter just couldn't get his head around it, going like, so then you get 6 million views and people want to advertise in that?
You're worth all the money these companies pay you?
To be honest, I'm worth 3 times the amount of getting paid.
So you're a bargain.
I think anyone on the internet with eyeballs at this time and place is a bargain because it's so new. No one really knows what they're worth.
You're on a TV show. There's advertising on your TV show. The amount of viewers that you have is how much you can charge for ad space. Why would this be? He just couldn't get his fucking head around it.
He's explaining it to the people that are watching 60 Minutes, which are older people generally. They have older correspondents. They're explaining it to our parents. They're not explaining it to us.
You're letting them off the hook. You're letting them off the hook.
They're doing it. I'm telling you.
You're letting them off the hook.
They're doing it for like 60, 70 plus year old people.
That reporter was exactly who I thought he was.
No,
and I'm telling you. Off the hook.
I'm telling you.
He's earned the freedom to make ads the way he makes his videos, off the cuff. We watched him making a Dunkin' Donuts ad in Central Park. When he posted the ad, it was viewed more than 7 million times. And Dunkin' Donuts told us this spot had the same reach as a primetime TV ad. For one day's work, Logan Paul was paid almost $200,000.
There's a reason why they're so like.
All right, well, maybe because I get it. Maybe because I get it.
Yeah, you get like impatient with it. That's for old people that are like, you do what with your phone?
I fucking have a podcast. It's a radio show on the internet. Enough people listen. People will advertise.
I know, but explain that to like I shouldn't even say my dad's 65, and I think he would grasp that concept. But like, think about the most older people who are not LA, New York, who are just not savvy about that stuff. Like, they don't get it. And they probably don't necessarily
and the kid's
still
like,
get it.
Oh, and then I fucking do this and I wear a Jimmy John shirt.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then they pay you for that? It's like, dude, half the fucking bands this guy's going to see, like, there's advertising at the shows. The Rolling Stones have like Bud Light in the background, right?
I know. I just think I really think that they're explaining it for older people who don't understand what it means to go viral. They don't even know what that word means. It's a new phenomenon for them. They don't get it. That 60 Minutes is not for people.
No, it's a new word for what the fuck they've been doing.
Yeah.
60 Minutes went viral in the 60s. It was a hit show.
Right.
It just wasn't viral. It went
because
fucking...
there was no internet.
TVO.
So viral.
Whatever the fuck you call a hit TV show.
Right. But viral...
And do you think there was people from the 1800s still alive going like, so you're in that box and... the more people that watch it, you make more money? Yes. Yes, that's exactly how that works.
Yeah.
It was fucking like, but he said it to every one of them.
I know, but I'm
single...
telling you, he was explaining it for the older people at home that don't understand these things.
And Kim Kardashian couldn't have broke it down any more for him.
I can handle it.
You're famous worldwide. Would that famous Kim Kardashian exist without social media?
Not in this way. I totally attribute my career to social media.
I have read that you have figured out how to monetize just the act of living.
I guess so, yeah.
The reality is she's a savvy businesswoman who was one of the first to turn those millions of eyeballs watching her online into millions of dollars. She posts pictures and gets paid for clothes she wears, products she uses, brands she endorses.
And he just couldn't get his fucking head around it. He's like, so you don't sing, you don't dance. He's like, no, I just like, it's a lifestyle. I'm a brand. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, you're literally interviewing her on, you're taking the fucking time to interview her. She obviously has some sort of fucking clout.
We've been talking to a number of young influencers. Many of them have different talents. They do comedy, they dance, they sing.
Yes.
What's your talent?
It is a talent to have a brand that's really successful off of getting people to like you for you.
You've turned you into an empire worth in excess of $100 million, I've read.
So I would think that has to involve some kind of talent, you know? I do believe that the pros in my situation and my lifestyle have been more beneficial than the negative things.
And the money's not bad.
Not bad.
I've never seen a guy so in the eye of the storm and he's out there with like sunglasses on, like looking for the sun. It's windy out and a tree could hit me in the head. Like he just couldn't get his fucking head around it. It was driving me up the fucking wall. Driving me up the wall. And then also like people acting like these little things were these high concept fucking bits. They're not. They're quick little fucking things. Like that dude going, I can do the whole Batman, Superman, what if in 4 seconds. Yeah, of course, yeah. Everybody said that. Yeah, Superman would just fuck him up. That was it. And then the old guy was going like, so like that's what you think would happen? Sorry. And when you were watching your reality show, I tapped out when that girl finally just goes, for me, after she'd just been talking about herself. And then she's going to talk about herself, talking about herself. I had no idea my mom was that frustrated, that it affected her that way. And I just feel like, for me.
I know, I really do hate that. Just for me, I just feel like, I just feel like is not a great way to start a sentence. You should just say, I think, I feel. For
all
me,
of that reality show speak that you watch, mm-hmm. you know, and that made me feel a certain kind of way.
Some type of way.
Made me feel some type of way. It's always so fucking vague, but some type of way never means happy.
No.
Why can't you just say it fucking pissed you off? Maybe because this is a nicer way to say it.
Right. Maybe because you don't want to get into your specific emotions. So you're like, it just had me feeling some type of way.
Oh, no. There is not one woman on any of those shows that does not want to get into how they're feeling emotionally. That is what the entire fucking show is.
I don't know. I think it's just the way young people are speaking now. They don't say that made me frustrated or I was really angry.
No, that was like a.
You just say I'm in my feelings. You say no, I'm really in my feelings. She was really in her feelings about it, or I feel some type of way. That's what people say now instead of saying.
Well, those Real Housewives were talking like that, and they got like 20-year-old kids.
Well, because they're trying to be.
I don't know. You know what I'm being right now? I'm being the old guy in 60 Minutes. I just can't get my head around it. Why so anybody.
You say, I feel some type of way instead of saying I'm upset.
So no matter how great their lives are, they're always going to yell at each other and pull each other's hair. I'm doing that. Yes, Bill. That's what the fucking show is. And you enjoy this? Yes, Bill. That's why I watch it. All right.